this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're
I put Nfl90. That's how you gotta look. That's how you look it up.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the toss, here's Johnson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. On 2nd and 15 now. Murray.
Oh, come on. Yeah, that shit about it.
Incomplete. Too much
they should have let me take that.
Of that one, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys.
Throw it again. I got the next one.
Positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Steps away to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Look at this. Big gain. But
good shit, bro.
But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it
I won't let that
happen
again.
Play. The scramble goes for 20.
I won't let that happen again.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And down to the 29-yard line. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. Now on 1st down, Drake again. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Yes, sir.
2nd down and 4.
Yes, sir.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It's John Simon with a sack. Murray with a 3rd and long. Space to run past the 20. Open man is Kirk, complete. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Murray now. Screenplay, Johnson. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. This complete to the tight end, Clay.
Let's go.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Murray now, 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. He may try. Touchdown!
Fat ass white boy. Let's go. Good shit.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the gun, Murray. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
Yes, sir.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Brady now on 1st down. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports.
I'm ready, bro.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michelle. Chandler Jones, a former All-Pro, in on the tackle. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
The D-pad button.
Make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted.
You gotta press down on the D-pad, bro.
How about that throw right there? Yeah. Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing, he was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
This is White on the screen. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 10 yards out. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer.
Nigga.
Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that makes this a 14-8 ball game.
I can dig it.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action. And
a big loss here as he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy. What a sensational effort. That's going to be a loss of 20. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The veteran Jason McCourty there to make sure that one didn't find its target.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
Wait, set, 29, Alpha.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it here. This is James White. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And that's complete. It's Watson. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
No, 66.
The first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports half. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it in the play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love when they get to see a little bit of power football.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Play fake. Murray. They'll roll him out right. And this one caught by Max Williams.
I can get my nigga
That's
over
good
there.
for 28 yards.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. He's going to go up top for the end. That's going to be caught by Kirk for the Cardinals touchdown.
I see you.
Christian Kirk there to make. Pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot, and that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Rolling to, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Kyle Van Noy able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. To throw is Murray. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
Let's get it. Whip, whip. Watch the whip.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And able to find Kirk complete. There he goes right side. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 77 yards. And the Cardinals have once again taken the lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it, solid, because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a first down. Throwing on first down is Brady. Here's Sanu on the catch. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Brady. That's complete to his running back, Burkhead. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Second down and goal. Brady. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson there to make the grab as his guys are able to regain the lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They go to Johnson again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Guy in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Let's go one more. Check 24. Check.
Here we go on 4th down with Murray. The pass complete. It's Bird. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the 4th and final quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll buy some time right toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Daniels that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot 1st down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Now, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Clinton McDonald coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
You got a square anyway, bro.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Rodney Gunter. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
You got to score, bro.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Flush to his right.
Nope.
And his throw here's incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On play action, it's Murray. Being chased out left.
Yep.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. John Simon picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Check, girls, check.
Murray with a 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
I know, right?
1 score down.
That's
Here we
32
go.
yards. You got me fucked
They're
up,
going to go
man.
for it here on 4th down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And he's taken down.
You should have
Back
pointed
in
that
his
shit,
own
nigga.
7. The Cardinals unable to convert
Quick,
there on
let me
4th
finish you
down.
off.
And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line.
Don't
So
quit. Let me
1st and
finish you
goal,
up, bro.
6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Mohamed Sanu there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Forced out to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Dancing to his left. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The end result, 21 yards. Here's Murray, flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Buying time to his left. And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty who got a hand in there to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Screenplay, Johnson. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Brady to throw. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
You put up a fight, nigga. You fought back, nigga.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Brady going to look to throw. Taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Where you from?
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
Chicago. I whooped on the Chicago nigga already.
To throw is Brady. And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
He one-handed that bitch too, bro. This year. You still can't win, motherfucker.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that, but also you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants.